So, Russell T Davies has just released the new rebooted season of Doctor Who, and, well, it's had a mix of reviews. Now, I've been a fan of Doctor Who since I was 7 years old, which was right in the middle of the David Tennant era, so I was excited to hear, just like many of the other fans, that David Tennant would be returning. Before I break down my thoughts, let's first look into what went down in the first episode. Just a warning, there are spoilers ahead. In the aftermath of his regeneration, the 14th Doctor finds himself in Camden Market, London, where he encounters Donna Noble, who fails to recognise him despite their shared history. It's here where we are introduced to Donna's trans daughter Rose and her husband Shaun Temple. A spaceship crashes nearby, catching the attention of everyone except Donna. Shaun then drives the Doctor to the crash site in North London, leading to a meeting with unit scientist Shirley Ann Bingham. The Doctor talks to Shirley and expresses confusion about resembling his 10th incarnation and re-entering Donna's life, suspecting some sort of connection. Shirley sends a unit squad to investigate the spaceship, but all of a sudden they're controlled by a mysterious rainbow gas thing. While this is all happening, Rose discovers an escape pod and encounters a small creature named the Meep, who she takes in to hide in her shed. As tensions begin to rise, a fight ensues between the unit squad and these aliens known as the Wrath Warriors, who are revealed to be hunting the Meep for its fur. The Doctor then arrives at Donna's house and gets the Meep and Donna's family out. But he realises that the Wrath are not using lethal force, and so he holds a trial, learning that the Meep is the last of its kind and is actually trying to conquer the universe, and that the Wrath Warriors were good all along. The Meep then turns hostile, killing the Wraths, revealing control over the unit soldiers and threatening the Doctor and Donna's family. To save them, the Doctor proposes a plan, suggesting they all be taken as hostages. The Meep plans to escape Earth, intending to incinerate London. But then, Shirley rescues the Doctor and Donna's family, and they set off to stop the Meep. Inside the spaceship, the Doctor, running out of time, reawakens Donna's memories as the Doctor Donna. This is something the Doctor was reluctant to do, as he knows that Donna will die if she remembers. Together, they manage to shut down the Meep's ship, and surprise surprise, Donna does not die. It's here that is revealed that with Rose's birth, Donna passed down part of the meta-crisis, awakening the memories of the Doctor within Rose. The Meep is captured by the Wraths, and Donna and Rose expel the remaining meta-crisis from their bodies. The Meep cryptically warns about its boss being interested in the Doctor. The Doctor suggests Donna join him for one last trip, which she agrees to, but an accident with coffee causes the TARDIS to go haywire, dematerializing and taking them on an unpredictable journey through time and space. What did I like about the episode? First of all, the costumes and practical effects were a major plus. I'm a huge fan of what the costume designers have done with the 14th Doctor's look. To me, it has elements of the 10th with a new take, and I'm glad they went with that approach. Also, the costume for Meep was just outstanding. I mean, it truly feels like Meep was an actual alien from the stars. I thought that bringing back Donna and her family was the right choice. Even during the 10th Doctor's last outing, in the episode The End of Time Part 2, I felt that Donna was sort of just there in the background, without much purpose, and the ending for Donna just didn't feel satisfying. To add on to Donna's family, Rose being a transgender girl, in my opinion, was a very Russell T Davies Doctor Who thing to do. You have to remember, Russell T Davies is the guy that brought us characters like Captain Jack Harkness, who was a very sexually fluid guy, and you gotta remember that at the end of the day, when we have scenes like this, the character of Rose for sure is not the wildest thing. I enjoyed the new sonic screwdriver. I thought it was very cool how the sonic had different uses. It used to always bug me as a kid when I'd see the doctor taking a reading on a sonic, because, well, where was he taking the readings from? There was no screen on the sonic. I liked the fact that towards the end of the episode, they brought back Donna's memories and the character that is the Dr. Donna. It just felt nostalgic witnessing the chemistry between David Tennant and Catherine Tate. It was also nice to see the Doctor not being the only person the world relies on, as ultimately it was because of the Dr. Donna that London was saved. Okay, so I mentioned what I liked about the episode, now onto what I didn't like. I thought that Rose correcting the Doctor on pronouns was very silly. The Doctor, who was a woman in his previous incarnation, would probably be the last person to mislabel pronouns. And let's not forget, the Doctor's an alien who has had exposure to many different species. So for me, the scene of Rose correcting the Doctor just didn't make sense, and put emphasis on something that really shouldn't have been the focus. Whilst I have praise for the Dr. Donna being back on screen, I did feel that towards the end I didn't really care about the Meep. So the timing of Donna's memories being returned might not have been the best choice, considering it removed any suspense or fear we might have had for the Meep. And by the end of the episode, honestly, the Meep just felt like a nuisance. I thought that this scene was just a bit lazy, if I'm honest. At a time when Doctor Who is trying to revive itself from the recent drop, dividing the audience was not the way to go. So overall, did I hate the episode? Absolutely not. There were plenty of moments where I felt excited, happy, sad, all of those feelings. And I feel like it did manage to bring back some of the energy from the Russell T Davies era of Doctor Who. That being said, I feel like Russell T Davies does need to control what some would call the wokeness in this rebooted series. By pushing a narrative, it results in a division and alienation of viewers. And if they really want to make Doctor Who a show that evolves with the modern age, he can do it through normalising the characters and not adding unnecessary emphasis on whether they're disabled or queer or trans. Good storytelling would incorporate these ideas without making it obvious and in your face. And that is the challenge Russell T Davies will have to take on if he truly cares about the fanbase or the survival of Doctor Who. Otherwise, he can do a Marvel, and well, we all know how that's ending up. Anyways, these are just my thoughts, so if you have a different opinion or you agree, leave a comment below. And if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.